on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Zach Eflin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Parker Meadows, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that one off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one.
And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tarek Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Next offering misses down and away. Outside. It's 2-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Slings to first. Rutschman retired. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Back here in Baltimore, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1-2.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. That one missing inside. Pitch misses there. Ball three. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. Vierling goes 6 feet 3 inches. 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. No score here in the second. Ball one there. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And now 2-1. Out towards right center field. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Jace Young digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Skubal back to work. Just missed.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
2.
To third, Young. On to first. Out. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That's in there, going 1. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. Now 1 and 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. This one in the dirt. O'Neill up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to first, and it's off the bag. Throws to second, and he's out, trying for two. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get one run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 1 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back, top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Slapped foul. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Led off the game with a strikeout. Just missed. Rogers leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Now That one
2-2.
missed. That
Full
one
count.
misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that
Ball
one
one.
a little below the knees, and 1-1. That's to third. On to O'Hearn. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. First pitch misses. There's a strike. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
2 outs,
2
base
strikes.
is empty. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself
That's
to the
an out.
bag, and that'll do it. Orioles held in check there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the fourth. Here's Riley Green.
Left fielder.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And now Kerry Carpenter struck out looking at his first at bat. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So up next, Matt Vierling. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Carpenter at second with nobody out. And that one is inside. Man at second. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Young, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Very high with that one. 1-1. Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. A little bit low. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the corner for a strike.
Full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one is back. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Cowser takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Sweeney.
Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Trey Sweeney.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Sweeney, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. To the right side, Holiday sends it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting.
Back to the
Center
top of the
fielder,
lineup.
Parker
And next up
Meadows.
for the Tigers, Parker Meadows, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses. Ball one.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss as he was out
1-1.
front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. And that
Ball two.
just misses.
Really
Two
good
balls,
take, especially with 2
2
strikes.
This to third. On to O'Hearn. Now 2 out. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Rogers stands at second with 2 gone. Good job to fight that one off. Misses, and it's 1-2. Out towards left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for Detroit, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Jordan Westburg. Skubal back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Kahnle, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. Hard hit right side. Keith takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson.
Here's the second baseman,
Holiday.
Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow,
0-1.
good luck catching up to that one.
And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And
Ball.
1-2. Just
Ball.
off
Oh.
the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved
2-2.
because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That clips the zone, and the count even at one.
One ball, one strike.
Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. Torres to second, over to first, safe.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the next pitch is way outside. And another ball.
3-0. Speed ride. 3-1.
So now
That's
2
the ball.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a big swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Fought off foul. And now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one misses. And the count 1-2.
One ball.
That's awfully
2 strikes.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strikes.
And
That's
that one
ball.
cutting but missing
2
down
balls.
low.
No strikes.
And that is out of play. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. And now the count is full.
Full count.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle, Sweeney. To first,
That's an
3
out.
up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park,
for the
and now the
Tigers,
first baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
That
That's a
one
strike.
finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. ground ball left
Second
side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself out, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a
Now
great
batting,
defense, you
third
have to
baseman,
deliver consistently.
Young.
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Eflin gives way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
So they
for the
turn to the
Orioles.
lefty in this spot, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45. Keegan Aiken.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. Pitch
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a high chopper. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean
Now
it's always
batting,
going to be
catcher,
smooth. He
Jake
delivered a good
Rogers.
play right there.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Gunther.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Number 73, Sean Gunther.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Canley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground,
Foul
but
ball.
it kicks foul. Next
Ball.
offering down in the dirt. On the ground, Young on the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now
Didn't take long to get a
batting,
result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Holiday.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Westburg over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Check on the runner. Westberg dives back in safely. Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're at the top of the 8th, digging in, Trey Sweeney.
Leading off for Detroit, shortstop,
Aiken measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Soto also getting ready. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 2. And he takes a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Left field, O'Neill sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bunting for a hit. O'Hearn. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they close the gap. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now here is Riley Green. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that one clips the corner. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kittredge.
2 outs, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Base knock right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Up next
and 2
for the
out.
Tigers, first baseman Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one down the line, and foul ball. Carpenter on second. Vierling on at first with 2 down. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around third. 1 runs in, coming home. In to score from first, and it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Orioles.
Gregory Soto.
Well, the best
Number
relievers
65.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Jace Young. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's
1-0.
outside. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down. And this is inside. And that one is in the dirt. And it's a full count. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Rogers.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Zach McKinstry. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball.
Squirts away a little
1
bit.
ball. No strike.
Runners stay put. That's ball 1. So the tying run at second. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
This is a really good
1
feeling
strike.
for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-6.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there.
Short.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Sweeney in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Zach McKinstry now in the game as he takes over 3rd.
Now pitching for
So the
Detroit.
Tigers get a new arm from the pen,
Number
Will
19.
Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Up the middle, Sweeney whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Tied at 6. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is down low. And a foul ball. He stays alive. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Colton Cowser. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
2 outs, runner at first. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Vest picks over. Cowser back on a dive. And downstairs. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Pitches high. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
To the right side. On to O'Hearn. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hand.
Good take by Torres. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 4 with a double. First pitch misses. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Towards first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Vest back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jason Foley up and throwing. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Tied at 6, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball, no.
Throw to
One ball,
second,
one strike.
out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Man at second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Colt Heath.
And now the first baseman, Colt Heath.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Check swing and he went. Strike one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Throws to second. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Tigers 7 and the Orioles 6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Ball one there. Next pitch misses way outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. So the tying run at second. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And there's a strike. Fought off foul. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right field. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Gets off a throw. Tag, and they got it. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. That one's in there. That's strike one. In the air, right field. Veerling sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 11. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
The Tigers, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Comes up empty.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And ball one. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Here's a 1-1. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Felix Bautista won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
Yennier Cano into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the batter now, Trey Sweeney. That one fouled off. Fouled off left side. Rogers at first, one gone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And the runner holds. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one just misses. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Parker Meadows.
So 2 down now, and here is Parker Meadows. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. That one not close. 1-0. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
So the tying run at second. Misses outside. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Throws across the diamond. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting, left fielder
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. What a game. We're tied at 8.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
pitching for Detroit.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jason Foley.
Throw to first. O'Neill back in on a dive. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one way inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. This one chopped up the middle. Sweeney flips it, and they get the out. A run, a hit, and a man left. 12th inning coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Gleyber Torres. Cano back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Now, Riley Green. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Go-ahead run on
Matt
base.
Vierling.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Chopped left side. Picks it up with a bare hand over to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Next to hit, Colt Keith. Yeah, that's fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Two outs. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Lined into right. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So the Tigers leave them loaded, and this remains an 8 all-time. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan
Westburg. For the
Westburg.
Orioles, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
There's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. Now 1-2. Goes down looking. So digging in,
Now
Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at that with 2 strikes.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Winning run at third, 1 down. On the ground right side. It gets through. That's it. In comes the winning run, and the Orioles win it in 12.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And the final here today, 9-8, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I love you.